A garden enclosed is my sister, my bride, a spring shut up, a fountain sealed. This passage from the Song of Songs is linked with the Hortus Conclusus, a traditional plot where monks in the Middle Ages cultivated trees and plants for food and medicine. And it is this kind of image that presents itself as one approaches the Hortus Sanctuary, south of Bethlehem. In an area inhabited mostly by Muslims, history places the gardens of King Solomon, and here, last Sunday, the 400th anniversary of the appearance of Mary, Queen of the Garden, was celebrated. Many local Christians visited the sanctuary facing the garden, which eventually became a place almost identified with Mary.
12, capitolo 4 del Cantico dei Cantici. Tu sei un giardino chiuso, un fonte sigillato.
You are an enclosed garden, a sealed fountain. This is the reason for our presence here in the Holy Land, because this is the Valley of Hortus, where, according to tradition, King Solomon kept a garden, and where the Song of Songs was inspired. We venerate Mary as an enclosed garden and sealed fountain, for just as the Garden of Eden was an open garden into which the devil and sin came, Mary is an enclosed garden, closed to sin and to everything that is not included in God's plan. Bishop William Shomali presided over the celebration for the Janeline sisters, who live at the convent and maintain this isolated sanctuary and garden. Following the Mass, a statue of Our Lady of the Garden was carried in procession over a bridge across the cultivated area, and for all on this day, the Virgin Mary, a true garden closed to sin, was suitably venerated.
Quello che importa è che Maria rimane la madre, la discepola, intercessore.
What is most important to us is that Mary is a mother and a disciple, and a mediatrix between us and Christ. Mary is indeed a mother, and she was named so at the foot of the cross. In 1901, the sisters assumed responsibility for the Hortus Conclusus, and later for the adjacent orphanage. Since then, many children have been cared for by the sisters. Today, more than 100 are looked after here. Among them, Evelyn, a Jordanian who never misses the annual feast.
La mia Santa Rita, ma la Madonna dell'Ortos, se domando di lei.
If I ask something of Our Lady of the Garden, she gives it to me immediately. I love the Blessed Virgin so much. I spent many years praying to be able to come back here.
Per venire per un minuto, almeno un minuto, invece lei mi ha ascoltato. Prima di 5 anni c'era un prete, il mio sacerdote spirituale.
Eventually, a priest, my spiritual guide, enabled me to come here for 2 or 3 days. At that time, I told my husband that I wanted to be here every year for the feast, to pray and to give thanks. For the last 5 years, this has indeed been possible.
Per questo, prima di 5 anni, fino adesso vengo ogni anno qui alla festa della Madonna.